Hi, on this episode I'd like to talk about Mcclusky. Now, does anybody actually know who the fuck Mcclusky is? Well, I'm going to tell you who Mcclusky is. Mcclusky is somebody that does not like force-free trainers and does not like balance dog trainers. Okay? Mcclusky, I had no idea who this bloke was. He's a trainer, a Southend trainer in America. Okay, I had no idea who this person was until it was brought to my attention by someone that he was slagging off. Can you get through there? Until it was brought to my attention that he was slagging off decent dog trainers, hard-working dog trainers. Okay, it was brought to my attention that he was slagging off Danny Wells. Danny Wells is a dog trainer up in Liverpool who's got a very good reputation, a very good following. He's a proven dog trainer, yeah. And of course, like any proven dog trainer, there's some green eye trolls out there that slag him off, but his work speaks for itself, guys. I mean, just go and check it out. Danny Wells, he's a dog trainer in Liverpool. So Mcclusky is slagging off this guy. So I decided to comment on Mcclusky's video, yeah, because I watched a little bit of his work. I've never heard of who he was until this, and it was the worst example of dog training I've ever seen in my life. It really was. I mean, it was in his garage, working with a dog in his garage, and all he's doing is just yanking on the lead. The dog's walking by his side and he just keeps yanking on his lead, continuously yanking on his lead, right? Then you listen to some of his waffle videos about balanced dog trainers, and nobody can understand a fucking word this guy is saying. All he talks about is the process and control, how the dogs are taking control by way of the process, and listening to him is like trying to decipher the fucking Da Vinci Code. The guy's a fucking loon, yeah? He is basically the modern day Professor Gage, yeah? Fucking, he forgot to take his fucking meds, and there's a guy with a fucking tranquilizer dart and a huge butterfly net looking for this fucking animal. Yeah, Mcclusky belongs in an insane asylum. I'm going to post a video at the end of this of his work, of how he thinks two dogs should meet each other. Yeah, and he's laying on the floor with his fat dog, his own personal dog, fat. Yeah, so he's judging other people's methods when he's got a fat dog, which is abuse. Yeah, and he's got this little dog that he's nearly choked out. You can see the fucking stress in this dog. He's just fucking manhandling the dog. And what he's unaware of is he's going to make that fucking dog not like other dogs. Yeah, he wants to slag hard working trainers off, like myself. So Mcclusky, the coward as he is, right, when I commented, right, and it wasn't just me, there was hundreds of people commenting on his videos. I couldn't see one person agreeing with anything that Mcclusky says. Nobody's liking his videos, nobody's sharing his videos. Everybody on his page was against what he was saying, yeah? And he's still sticking to his guns in what he believes, right? Even though everyone coming on his page was against what he was saying, and he has no following. He has like 2 followers, I think 3 followers, something like that, right? He blocked and deleted me, even though that he says that he's always open to discussing the matter, the problem, the process in which he talks about, that nobody understands what the fuck he's talking about. Yeah, he blocked and deleted me, so I thought that was the end of it. Yesterday I wake up to comment on my YouTube video from Mcclusky. Yeah, so let me get this straight. I can't comment on your videos. You block and delete me like a coward, but you get to comment on my videos. Now, I purposely, as a rule, haven't removed his comments, haven't blocked him, nothing like that, because I'm not Mcclusky. Yeah, respond to his comments. And then I wake up today to find he's gone onto my Facebook page and now putting comments, yeah? And you can go and read them, guys. Here's the video I uploaded yesterday, yeah? Go and read his comments, right? He says that he's confused about what I'm saying. right? 34,000 people following my Facebook, they're not confused by what I'm saying. 34,000 people following my Facebook are following it because they're getting help, they're getting advice, they're seeing real world training take place. Yeah, my videos speak for themselves. The amount of people globally that comment saying thank you so much for your videos, they've helped me so much, I've learned things from watching your videos. Yeah, the amount of business I get from people watching my videos. And Dan Mcclusky's confused. Read his comment. It's fucking I'm confused as hell. Yeah, but I've had enough now. I've had enough of this fucking lunatic who's forgotten to take his meds slagging off other fucking hard-working dog trainers. Yeah, doesn't like force-free trainers. I don't like force-free trainers, that's no secret. They're charlatans that take people's money and leave them worse off, right? But Dan Mcclusky doesn't like force-free trainers, doesn't like balanced dog trainers, right? But how can anybody with zero following, right, that is actually abusing dogs, and you can go over to his videos and you can watch the fucking abuse, right? How can anybody with fat dogs sit there and start slagging it off? What was actually happening right now is because people were commenting on his videos, he's now blocking and deleting them because it's making him look bad because no one's agreeing with him because he's got such a small following, right? Now he's coming onto other dog trainers pages that have got proven following, yeah, and he's trying to get his name out there. So Dow, I'm gonna put your fucking name out there, you little cretin. Yeah, who the fuck is Dow Mcclusky? Right, and guys, watch this video at the end, right, because this guy's an absolute joke. He should be nowhere near dogs whatsoever, right? All he is a guy that literally has no idea what he's doing. He's watched the fucking one too many episodes of The Dog Whisperer. There's not a single person on this planet that agrees with Dan Mcclusky. So if you see his name, guys, if you watch his videos, go over there and tell him what the fuck you think about his fucking work, because the guy's a fucking idiot and needs to stop. Yeah? So, Dan Mcclusky, you wanted to get your name recognised by commenting on my shit? Now people are going to know who the fuck you are. You're a charlatan. You're a fake. You're a phony. So, have a good day, mate.
Hi, welcome. My name is Dale Mcclusky, and on this video I'd like to just spend a little time to show you how to build a framework for socialization, or for dogs being able to meet each other, but through you as the pivot point, okay, within the context of how that meeting's happening. And so when I mean pivot point, I mean leadership. Okay, that's what I'm referring to. So here. Blue Ivy is here with me for a 2-week board and train, so she's still in the framework of an intervention. So the goal is still to shift power, and one of her issues is meeting other dogs. You know, she's expressing too much power at the relational level that way, and she has other issues too, which go hand in hand with as a dog gains power within the relationship. So, but again, it's all going in the right direction. Okay, so here she's ready to begin to meet other dogs as forward, because we've gained traction relationally. So she's ready for that script to start to take place. Now here, what I'm using is another dog. Okay, I'm using Polly as a as a balanced dog, so I can have this meeting take place with me still remaining as the pivot point. And this is something to remember when people are using like packs of dogs to do this. The better way to do it to make sure that I'm building the right bridge, so that when Blue Ivy goes back with her owner, that bridge can keep being built the right way, and that I'm maximizing the amount of influence I have at the human level is to work it this way. Okay, control interactions. But because if you use a pack of dogs, the dynamics that don't always align exactly right, and Blue Ivy or any dog can actually end up still holding a lot of power, even though from the appearance of things, it appears pretty good, because the pack dynamics are different than human dynamics. So here, what I'm doing is working off that human dog dynamic. I'm working off human dog dynamic in a more direct way, which is going to create a good level of influence. So by here, what the goal is to, again, work off a balanced dog or a controlled situation, okay, using another dog, but in a way that's going to help me work the script. So here, what I'm going to do here in a second is I'm going to bring Blue Ivy in closer to Polly. As I'm doing it, because again, Blue Ivy is still at the intervention level, so her mind is pushing beyond the boundaries of the follower script. I have to be making physical touch, okay? I have to redirect. So what I'm doing is I'm redirecting her thinking process through me as the pivot point, okay? So basically what I'm doing is I'm putting myself above both dogs. Now when you have more than one dog will still hold more power than the other dog, but relationally what matters is I'm above the both of them. So therefore, if you own more than one dog, therefore if I'm doing this, if I'm coming in the right relationship with both, when the two dogs are interacting, even though one dog has more power, it will look like play, okay? Because the power being expressed isn't at that level where I'm on the outside looking in on the relationship, okay? So here I'm going to start to work the scripture a little bit. Now, as I start bringing Blue Ivy in, I'm defining it. So I'm controlling the interaction. So as I do this, I'm just going to bring Blue Ivy forward a little bit. I'm working off the sit position in the push-pull technique. So I'll push-pull here a little bit and see her look at me, okay? It redirects her thinking process through me, so I'm defining it. She comes in a little bit more, Polly, sit. So I control Polly at the same time. Polly, hey, stay. So easier for me to control Polly because Polly's already balanced, okay? So she's going to, I have influence that way, so I can just work off verbal commands, okay? Here, I have to, in order for verbal commands to be effective, they have to be established relationally, okay? That's why people struggle with verbal commands. So here I focus two hands on Blue Ivy. So here I'm just nudging. Hey, Blue Ivy, hey, stop, hey. Now she wants to go in. See, she's pushing the script. So I'll just sit here and I'll work it. Because there's no rush. I'm not going to let her just go in like that. Okay, it's got to come through me. Okay, so her state of mind's got to come into a calmer state. And see, she'll push back on this a little bit because she doesn't like it. Okay, because she's trying to buffer a little bit. Hey. See that? So I'll move her forward a little bit more. Hey, sit. So I'll increase a little pressure. Polly, sit. Polly, hey, Polly, sit. Polly, come here. Sit. Hey, sit. So now they meet, okay? But now I'm bringing it through me. So therefore, Blue Ivy is going to accept this meeting, okay, as a follower to me. So therefore, hey, sit. Polly, come here. I'll get Polly a little closer. Okay. Let them interact here. But again, see what I'm doing? Push-pull technique, okay? This creates the foundation, okay, for socialization, for dogs to get along, okay, followers. Because the minds pivot off you. They pivot off the relationship. So again, I'm going to separate, bring Blue Ivy back in beside me on this side, okay? Because again, this is controlled exercise, okay? So what you're doing is kind of opening the door up and closing it again, okay? So it's very controlled. See, now she wants to go really, wants to really push beyond that. She's, saying, hey, I want to go over. I'm not going to allow it, okay? Hey, sit down. And you put her into a down, help control, okay, her body a little more and her mind, okay? Down position here. She gets a little keyed up. Because again, she's in, I'm shifting power on her. Polly's fine, okay? She's role changed. And so I'm just using her. In fact, her nickname sometimes, I call her Shark Bait, okay? And she gets special rewards and everything for being my helper because she's like my helper dog. She's my she allows me to be able to work this script, and which is great. I mean, that's what I want. So here Blue Ivy's back into a nice submissive state, okay, follower state. And so the goal here is just what you do is just keep working the script, okay, this way. But again, my focus is on my moment, okay. So what I'm doing is I'm creating follower moment. So what it is defined is, as we look at my model, it's not about a correction like most people think of bad behavior, okay? I'm proactive, which means that I'm focusing on bringing her mind into the script, okay? Because I already know where I need to go in the relationship. So when people look at me flexing the leash and pushing and pulling, okay, what I'm doing is I already know her decision-making process is pushing beyond the boundaries of that script already. Okay, that's why people are dealing with bad behaviors, okay, unwanted behaviors. It represents a pushing beyond that script. So therefore, because I'm already being objectified, like her mind is kind of jumping over me to get to Polly, I have to redirect it. I have to bring it back into that script. So every time I create these moments and they're taking hold, what you'll see is a calm moment, a calm state of mind for a second or two. And again, it'll kind of bulge out towards, pushing beyond again, but then I just keep bringing it in. But I'm not trying to hold her in tight all the time. But I'm not just letting her have control. So what I'm doing is, kinetically, I'm just working the mind, okay, mind and body. So I'm setting it all up so that after you do this for a while, so you build a relational foundation, it takes hold, then I don't have to do this anymore, okay? Then they can interact, and I've already built that foundation. I've established that relational bridge. And then I'm good. I don't have to keep it right now because you have to work this as an intervention, okay? I have to shift power. I have to be working on it that way. That's my focus. So anyway, just something to consider. I'll do some more videos on socialization, on how the script works, but it's all about, change happens at the relational level. Some dogs have a high level of need, okay, based on even small dogs. Even small dogs, here's Blue Eyes is a little Chihuahua. But again, her individual relational need is high. So you have to work it that way. So anyway, thanks very much for watching. I hope this video was helpful, and I hope you have a great day.